This region of Iceland is known as the West Iceland region. There are many contrasting natural phenomena in this side of Iceland. Since this region is also close to the capital Reykjavik, it is also easily accessible by road. You can take a day trip to some of these attractions and come back to Reykjavik. From Reykjavik, I started driving towards the small town of West Iceland called Akranes. The two lighthouses of Akranes are quite famous and picturesque. This is where I met this passionate man, Hilmar Sigvaldsson. Hilmar left his well-paying job and started taking care of these lighthouses out of pure passion. He took me through the history, geography and statistics of Akranes lighthouses in detail. The old lighthouse is not open to public, but the newer one, the bigger lighthouse, is. When I went, there was a small art exhibition by the kids of Akranes. It was really amusing to see their versions of these lighthouses. Hilmar told me that sometimes there are musicians who perform inside the lighthouse due to the excellent acoustics here. From the top of the bigger lighthouse, you can see the panoramic view of the ocean and the town of Akranes. From Akranes, I started driving toward the next point of interest. I had seen so many pictures of this online, and its interesting geography formation made me actually want to visit it. The second attraction I visited in Iceland was the famous Hraunfossar. In Icelandic language, Hraun means lava and Fossar means waterfalls. Hraunfossar is exactly that. Centuries ago, there was a lava eruption nearby and the lava flowed through these porous rocks. In those spaces created by lava, now runs water. Hraunfossar is truly a magnificent sight, and so is the Mehta river. There is a parking facility nearby and also a small cafe. Only 20 minutes away from Hraunfossar was the next thing I really wanted to see. The name of this spot, maybe, is Deildartunguhver. It is difficult to pronounce if you don't know the Icelandic language. This particular attraction is a thermal spring, not just any other hot spring, but the most powerful hot spring in Europe. About 180 liters of water comes out of this hot spring every second. This water is really hot, like 100 degrees hot, so be careful when you are around. This hot spring is so powerful that the government directly supplies this hot water by a 65-kilometer long pipeline to Akranes, and the water will still be hot. I spent an entire day by visiting only 3 attractions. When you are in Iceland, you need to take things slowly and start enjoying the abundance of nature at length. After staying for a night in the town of Riv, I reached Ytri Tunga. I do not know how to pronounce this entire word, but I am going to call it Ytri Tunga. It is famous for being a seal colony. During their season, there are thousands of seals on this beach. But when I went, there were 2 adults and few baby seals around. After driving for about 30 minutes, I reached my most favorite place in West Iceland, this small town called Arnarstapi. When you are in Iceland, trust me, you do not want to miss this place. Arnarstapi was a trading post and a major fishing village in the past. Now, it mainly runs on tourists. There is a well-marked path along the coastline for everyone to walk, and the view that you can get from this place while hiking is simply out of the world. And I'm not exaggerating at all. There are huge rocks made of lava, the pretty birds and their houses, the quaint houses and lakes on top of the cliff, and of course the view of the ocean. These are only few of the things that make Arnarstapi the heaven that it is. Finally, I left Arnarstapi even though I did not want to. I started driving towards the final destination of West Iceland, Kirkjufell. This mountain is the most photographed mountain in Iceland, and for all the right reasons. There is something really magical about the way Kirkjufell looks like. There is a small waterfall and a hiking trail on the opposite side of the road. This is the point from where most of the people take their pictures. Without a picture of Kirkjufell, your Iceland trip might just be incomplete. These were the 6 spots that I visited in West Iceland. This was just the first region I explored in Iceland, and I was on my way to the next one. West Fjords is the most isolated and the least visited region of Iceland. And in the next episode, we are going to see why. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, leave a comment below, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, World Culture Network.